Remy and Easy, the block captain.
Oh my God, I hope they don't find out about this because you know it's a possibility.
Remy and Simple the block skipper, wow. I truly want to believe that they don't learn about this cuz. You know, it's plausible. I told you all that Remy Mama and Papoose are done lovely people. Get your popcorn and clutch your seats since we are making a plunge into the most hazardous VIP. Separation of the 10 years you figured things couldn't get any juicier yet. Kid, were you off base? Rayman and Papoose's one strong marriage presently wavers on the edge, their romantic tale disentangled in an arranged story of selling out misfortune and a trap of mystery. Recall when the bits of hearsay previously raised a ruckus around town. You could nearly hear the aggregate wheezes of fans as they found that Remy May, the sovereign of rap herself, had supposedly betrayed her committed spouse Papoose with, in all honesty, the up-and-coming rapper Simple to hinder skipper. The shock WS resounded through the hip-bounce local area, shaking the groundwork of the romantic tale that had areas of strength for held 15 ears. Presently listen. Let me let you know something. I'm so upped with genuine mother. How dare you treat that dark goddess of a man who said they're looking out for you 17th and years, and right when you figured the show couldn't get more extraordinary, new proof arose revealing significantly more insight into the arranged undertaking. You see, Remy and Simple weren't satisfied with keeping their liaison secretive. They chose to take their hot undertaking public. That's right, you heard that right, Ted. They were spotted together at a high-stakes football matchup, lounging in one another's organization like they had not any worries whatsoever. Are my eye better believe it? I'm looking or mind Papoose, man. What's happening? An accidental fan probably confusing Simple with Papoose in the fervor existing. Apart from everything else, caught the pair on Instagram Live, and it was a thing of beauty grins, traded secret looks, and an obvious science between them. It was for the most part present so that the world I'd see. Obviously, once the ugly truth was out in the open, there was no returning it to virtual entertainment, ejected with a flood of hypotheses, charges, and crushed fans who couldn't accept the obvious reality yet. Stand by. There's all the more the situation starts to get interesting, and the bits of gossip keep on whirling. We definitely knew that Papoose was not one to keep quiet about this dangerous circumstance. He took to his Instagram to put any misinformation to rest, and kid, did he spill the tech. Papoose didn't drop a stunner. He sent off a full-scale rocket assault on Rye's validity. Papoose clarified that he had at first decided to remain mum, not having any desire to humiliate Rye. Yet she crossed a line he was unable to overlook. His Instagram post was out and out a singed earth strategy, uncovering the non-essential pieces of information of their relationship's defeat. Need a promotion? You understand what I'm talking about. Papoose is the best. I'm not afraid to say that I walk humble yet. I'm the best. I am the best. Papoose favor his heart asserted that it was Remy who had attempted to fault him for their separation, and he was not having it. The man let it all out, and obviously his feelings were running high. And the show didn't end there. Recall the steadfastness that Papoose showed Remy during her 6-year jail stint. Well, it appears to be that Papoose viewed those marriage promises very in a serious way. He held off the advances of endless admirers, never betraying Remy, or so he asserted excessively, even endeavored to break her out of prison at one point, despite the fact that his thinking about plotting was led by a group of gifted attorneys. Okay, go through. So when I went through, part of the gang said, hello, you can't get this. I mean, this is skeleton key. He said you can't bring it. So, okay, cool. He got out whatever you believe that should do with it. I said I don't mind, toss the trash bin. You envision the titles, assuming that he had succeeded. Papoose the jailbreaker has a pleasant ring to it, wouldn't you say? After Remy's delivery, Papoose was her unseasoning, emotionally supportive network expertly, and by the influence couple proceeded to invite a lovely child young lady in 2018, adding to their generally mixed family. It seemed like nothing could shake this unshakable relationship except for as we, as a whole, realized love can be flighty. That happened for like several months, and afterward, he just let me know one day that he adored me, couldn't reside without me, and we've been together since. Now, how about we return to the succulent pieces? The murmurs began months prior, when individuals started hypothesizing that Remy was having an unsanctioned romance with a more youthful man. And here's the kicker. It wasn't any young fellow. It was not difficult to achieve. Rapper, whom both Remy and Papoose had been overseeing, had additionally been a dear companion of Papoose for a really long time, making the treachery all the really surprising. Yet stand by listening to stand by listening to me. I realize it's initial. Yet it's a crisis. It's a crisis. Okay, that the talk plant went into overdrive when Remy neglected to wish Papo a blissful dad's day, a practice she had maintained for quite a long time. Maybe she had cleaned her hands off of their common history, throwing away the one who had remained by her through various challenges. Fans were crushed and web-based entertainment was burning with questions and theories. Yet that is not all. People the dramatized Asian arrived at a limit when reports surfaced of an actual squabble among Papu, and simple purportedly Papo's sentiments arrived at a limit when he saw the irrefutable energy among Rai and EAS. Assuming that the tales are to be accepted, he did what many were estimating for a really long time. He stood up to Simple such that no one but Papoose can. Now we should pressure that neither Papoose nor EAS has formally affirmed this quarrel. Yet the murmurs persevere. He said, she said, circumstance leaves all of us holding tight the edge of our seats, trusting that reality will surface, and afterward came a sensation that had everybody talking: the rap fight that spilled all the tea. Fight rapper G Chiotti, in a legendary standoff with EAS, chose to freshen up Remy and E's filthy clothing so that the world might find in a stunning third round. Gotti didn't keep down, let Remy know that screwing with Simple could demolish Yaya picture. He contrasted their relationship with famous couples like Barack and Michelle and Pop and REM, hinting that they were the perfect examples for dark love. Yet Gotti didn't stop there. He made it a stride further, proposing that he was conveying a portion of reality to Remy in the most natural-sounding way. For him, he was conversing with a lady about you right in front of you. Like, man, your person is a jerk. He's a man. For what reason are you engaged with this faltering person? He can battle. He can't do nothing for you. Fight rap world had seen nothing like it, and the video of God's red-hot exhibition circulated around the web in a moment while Remy and Simple kept on staying under the radar and keep up with their quiet. The harm had been done, the world was watching, and the reports had taken on an unmistakable overflow of energy. Yet here's the kicker, people, in spite of all the contention, neither Remy nor Simple has approached to verify or refute the swindling tales. Rather, they've picked obscure web-based entertainment posts, tempting fans with clues and allusions. Simple specifically has been somewhat sharing posts, including interviews where Remy is right close by, additional powering the hypothesis. Now you may be pondering, in where's the indisputable evidence? Well, Tasha K., the sovereign of debate herself, ventured into the ring with what she asserted were receipts demonstrating Rem's betrayal. She uncovered a photograph that seemed to show Remy partaking in a supper date with Simple, naming her a homewrecker. Yet stand by, there's a wind in the tail. One more figure, a rapper by the name of John D. Ware surfaced with a sound scrap that sent shockwaves through the hip bounce world. In the bit of voice looking like Remy, Maya can be heard apparently owning up to the issue. Yet we should not rush to make judgment calls right now, at the hour of composing. It's as yet unsubstantiated whether the voice is for sure Remy's in the bit. The voice says, up extra energy. I want to find out whether he need to get up, perhaps, or see a short time. It's a stunning affirmation, if valid, and it sent shockwaves through the hip jump local area. Now, as the residue chooses this hazardous disclosure, we end up amidst a superstar outrage. Like no other, Ryer, the rap sovereign, and Papoose, the faithful husband, are currently confronting a relationship emergency that takes steps to overturn the realm they've fabricated together. Ray's endeavors at harm control have been met with suspicion, and fans are partitioned in their help as the Remy Man Papo adventure unfurls. The court of popular assessment is a blast, with energetic remarks from fans who've been following this VIP separation that would blow anyone's mind. We've scoured the virtual entertainment stages and discussions to present to you a sample of what the fans are talking about. One fan, apparently frustrated by the entire trial, mourned, I love Remy any longer. I thought she was worth the effort. Papoose merits a genuine lady. Plainly, for this fan, Remy's supposed activities have broken the picture they once held of her. Another fan, taking a more non-partisan position, commented, relationships end consistently, and we have no clue about what occurs away from public scrutiny. The issue is the way Remy conveyed it, sated and humiliating for all gatherings included. This viewpoint features the intricacy of connections and highlight The job public discernment plays in these profoundly plugged separations. Yet it's not only Remy's thorns and hip jump aficionados who are feeling the effect, as one fan brought up, despite the fact that I am a genuine Spike. I prefer not to see another dark family disintegrate this year, particularly on the grounds that it was a companion of Papoose who broke them. I love dark love, so it's miserable to see this. The suppositions are, however different as they may be energetic, a few fans rush to path judgment on others, offer sympathy, and a couple stay confident about a compromise that appears to be progressively far-fetched. What's reasonable is that the Remy Mama and Papoose adventure has inspired an emotional response from fans, leaving them isolated and enthusiastically anticipating any updates or lucidity on the circumstance amidst the Rame and Papo's